Welcome, Hoosier fans, to this Monday edition of Banner Morning, your daily rundown of IU basketball news and notes. I'm Jared Morris, host of the Assembly Call, and we're now just 22 days away from Chicago State. In recruiting news, Trayce Jackson-Davis, the five-star forward from Center Grove, announced his final three on Friday evening. As expected, the list included Indiana, Michigan State, and UCLA. I have yet to find anyone who doesn't consider Indiana the clear leader in Jackson-Davis's recruitment. In fact, his 24/7 Sports crystal ball is 100% Indiana. Jackson-Davis has already taken his official visits to each of his finalists. He has yet to set an official timetable for his decision. In a Rivals Roundtable posted on Saturday, Eric Bossi picked Jackson-Davis as the next uncommitted five-star prospect who will commit, saying, quote, "I see a commitment coming sooner than later, and I still favor the Hoosiers' chances to keep him in state." In Hoosiers in the NBA news, it looks like Troy Williams will begin the season with the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans recently made their final cuts, with Williams safely still on the roster. With Thomas Bryant appearing to have secured a reserve role with Washington, it looks like 8 former Hoosiers will begin the season on NBA rosters. Eric Gordon on the Rockets, Victor Oladipo on the Pacers, Cody Zeller on the Hornets, Noah Vonleh on the Knicks, Yogi Ferrell on the Kings, OG Anunoby on the Raptors, plus Bryant and Williams. That list figures to grow in the coming seasons. Also, James Blackman Jr., who is currently playing in Italy, will be headed west when he suits up for G League games this year. Blackman Jr.'s returning player rights were acquired by the South Bay Lakers in exchange for the rights to Notre Dame alum VJ Beacham. In IU legend news, the Arizona Republic recently wrote about IU legend Dick Van Arsdale, who starred at Indiana in the 1960s and was the first player on the Phoenix Suns. Van Arsdale suffered a stroke in 2005, and he has since turned to art to aid in his recovery. Naturally, his twin brother Tom joined him, and they now have their own studio in Scottsdale. And we had a birthday over the weekend. Rob Phinisee turned 19 on Saturday. The IU freshman was a major topic of conversation at Big Ten Media Day, with Juwan Morgan and Archie Miller both commenting about how competitive the battles between Rob and Devontae Green have been in practice. Early indications are that Phinisee is both mentally and physically more mature than most freshman point guards, especially on the defensive end. Expect him to play an important role from the get-go for Indiana this season. Point guard is one of the biggest question marks for Indiana this year, so the early practice reports of Phinisee's strong play, Green's increased consistency, as well as the improvement from Al Durham are very encouraging. For the links mentioned in this edition of Banner Morning, visit assemblycall.com, and remember to use the URL iutickets.shop to visit SeatGeek for the best prices on IU basketball tickets. That's iutickets.shop, promo code ASSEMBLY for $20 back after your first purchase. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new edition of Banner Morning. Until then, keep your elbows in and your eyes on the rim, and go Hoosiers.